You're a first-time mom and you want to know how you're going to tell the difference between a Braxton Hicks contraction and regular labor contractions. Let's talk about it. My name is Dawn, and this can be such a frustrating thing, and it's a very common question that I get. So generally speaking, this is what Braxton Hicks contractions look like. They're irregular, meaning they'll come, you might have them every 5 minutes for an hour or two and then they'll go away. Or you'll have them 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours apart. Like they're just random. And most people experience them as a tightening in the abdomen and then it releases. That tightening could last 30 seconds. It could last, it feels like 3 minutes. You just never know. But they're generally not painful unless you're dealing with some dehydration or a lot of extra stress. Another thing about Braxton Hicks is they'll change if you change your activity. So if you're up walking and doing different things and then you lay down, they'll go away. Or if you're laying down and you hop up and you get in the shower, they'll go away. They won't stay consistent. If you are going into true labor, you can't make those contractions stop. They're just going to keep coming, okay? Now, that's generally speaking, Braxton Hicks can start anywhere between 20 weeks, sometimes even before, and it doesn't really matter if you have them or not, and not every pregnancy will you experience them, but most. Next, as far as labor and delivery contractions, like you're in labor, how are we knowing that this is truly labor? Your contractions are going to get more consistent. That means they will get more consistent in intensity. So one might be rated as a 2 on the pain scale and the next is a 10 and then it might be a 4 and it's kind of all over the place. Some hurt a lot more than others. And then with labor coming on and at true labor contractions, they're going to get more consistent. So they'll all rate about a 4 or 5 as far as pain goes. And then that pain is going to continually increase. With Braxton Hicks, your pain won't increase. And unless you're a unicorn, most people's pain does increase in intensity and it'll get up there pretty high, depending on what tools you're using to cope with that pain. Now, they're also going to get more consistent as far as their frequency. So instead of being 2 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart, 20 minutes apart, they're going to get more consistent. It might be every 4 to 5 minutes or every 3 to 5 minutes, somewhere around there. We do have unicorns that only contract every 10 minutes and it never gets any closer. That doesn't happen often, but it can. Most people, the intensity of that pain is going to get so intense that you won't be able to walk and talk through them. And so making sure you know when to go to the hospital is important. I'll throw another video up on that right after this one about when to go to the hospital. Those labor pains will not only feel like tightening, you will likely feel low menstrual cramps and maybe even some backache with those. And that pain is just going to get more and more intense. What was your experience? How did you know it wasn't Braxton Hicks anymore and that it was true labor? If you have to ask, it's likely not labor. What was your experience? Please share in the comments.